What's up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. For anybody who's here in part 1 to the stream, part 1 has now been deleted. It kind of started awkwardly. I had to eat and stuff, so I decided just to go ahead and restart the stream so that way the action would just begin immediately. So give me 1 second so I can get things set up, and we'll just keep going. Refresh everything on YouTube, make sure that it's all looking good and snazzy. Sorry it does take me a couple of seconds, guys, to get things up and running whenever I do start a stream. I have to do everything from my cell phone, so it is a little bit more complicated than a computer. Alright. I believe we're good now. What's up, man? What's going on, Dylan? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're doing well. We're just checking our solo zones right now for any monsters that needs to be shot out, except for level 5s. We're leaving level 5s. Like big level 4s and stuff like that, and level 3s we're going to be shooting out. Yeah, man, hope you're doing well. Okay, so over there we got one that can stay and one that needs to be shot. I have to readjust my sight here. Golly, my scope is not landing where I want it to. There we go. That's a big group of solos over there. Alright, VR, sounds good, man. Glad you stopped by and let me know. Glad to see people are finally joining in. Just in case you guys are wondering, we did have a part 1 to this stream just a few minutes ago. But I decided just to reset the stream because I was eating and stuff at the beginning, and it actually was really slow, and it took a while for the action to get started, so I decided just to delete that part of the stream. So this is now officially the beginning of a new stream. What's up, Potato? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Welcome to the stream, bud. Hope everybody is feeling fantastic. We'll get back on the main grind here shortly, guys. We're checking our biggest pond right now just to get it out of the way, and then we gotta go check our solo zones today. We haven't touched the mule deer grinds in about a week now, so we gotta do cleanup before we get started with the main grind. What's up, Zero? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to see you all. Thanks for coming, guys. This is our 100th Call of the Wild stream. This is the 100th time I've streamed Call of the Wild in the past 2 years. So, it's a pretty big day for me. I didn't even realize it till last night. After last night's stream, I looked at the playlist and it said 99 videos. And I was like, are you serious? So, I didn't even have a clue that this was going to be 100. But yeah, today's a pretty big monumental time for me personally on the channel. 100 streams, guys, in about a year and a half to 2 years. That's pretty crazy. So, that means I've gotten a great one. That means I've gotten a great one in 90. That means I got all my great ones except 2. So, every great one we have gotten except 2 of them have came in those 100 streams. That is pretty good. If you guys think about that, that is pretty good. What is my opinion on dinosaurs? I do not want to live with them. That is my opinion of them. I am very happy with my time, with the time that I live in. I like dinosaurs. Like, I like watching movies and playing. I used to play Ark some, so I like them. But as far as like living with them and stuff, I'm good. That guy probably could have stayed. I'm worried that I shot a level 2 there. I'm pretty sure there's 2 level 3s in that group, but if that was a level 3, I probably could have left him. Because that guy had barely any antler at all. But all you can do is just say whoops and keep going. What about you, Zero and VR? How you guys been doing? I don't know if VR is still in the chat, where she's in the car, or he's in the car, excuse me. But hope you guys are doing well. Oh, that's pretty cool, Brad. Is that the game where you like make your own theme park, and then you can either make the dinosaurs eat everybody, or you can have actually make it into a successful theme park, depending on what you want? Am I thinking of the right game? Where it's basically a theme park creator, but you have dinosaurs to take care of as well, and you can just unleash them and let everybody kill people? I'm pretty sure that's what most people did on that game. But I could be wrong. We're going to take one more look at the other side of the pond real quick, guys, before I move on. Again, we're not going to come back to this pond today. This pond is a pain to get up here too, and it's a pain to run around because I can't put climbing tents in this pond right now. But whenever I'm playing on my own, I'll check it multiple times. Whenever I'm doing it on stream, I just like to do it once if I do it at all. Because it is a painstakingly a long time to get around this pond. Alright, I don't see anything else to worry about, so we're just going to move right along. Nice, Potato, nice. Do you play it? Which way do you play it, Potato? Do you like to build up a theme park and then let all the dinosaurs destroy everything, or are you a person that actually likes to try to keep everybody safe and make the business thrive? Because everybody plays that game differently, like everybody does. You got Phasmophobia recently? Nice, man, nice. I've never played that game. I don't know if I ever will either. My brother-in-law, he has a small channel. He's not really like a YouTuber or anything, but he has like a little small channel. He does like Call of Duty shorts and stuff on. Me and him, we talked about like future like horror games I might play for the channel, and he's really big into Phasmophobia, so that might be a game that you guys might see next year on the channel if Resident Evil does well. But we'll have to see. I don't know much about it other than it's just a horror game. You're doing well. You're in and out from work right now, but I'll be off here in about an hour. Need to get food because I'm working overtime after your stream ends. Oh, that's rough, man. That's rough. Hopefully it goes well for you though. Hopefully it ain't too stressful today for you. It depends on what mood you're in, Potato. So you just wake up in the morning and it's like I feel like I want to see death. Mother, I crave violence. Kill everybody. Or you wake up in the morning and it's just like, I'm gonna be an angel today, so everybody lives. Everybody lives. Nobody dies. Let's see, what are you? Ooh, you get to stay. Nice. We got a solo level 2 that moved in up here. That is perfect. Is that a dilute? Hang on a second. I think we got a rare. And sadly, this is like the only rare that ever comes to me, but I think that's a dilute. That's a big dilute, though, if it is one. So I'm not going to screw him up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a dilute. Well, that's a nice surprise. I didn't expect a rare, but we'll take him. Beautiful dilute mule deer there. You got it to play with some people. It's 4-player co-op. Nice, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about it at all. Like I just know that it's a horror game, and that's it. My brother-in-law would know more than I do. But yeah, I've never played the game. I don't know anything about it. But that might be a candidate if you guys want to see that come to the channel at some point. Apparently we had 2 solos up here that could be shot. That's nice. I kind of wish that was that level 4. That would have been the dilute, but I'll take the big level 3. You and your friends like to make it a lot of carnivores fight each other, and it's funny. Yeah, I've never played like a Jurassic Park game, but, well, except for the Telltale series. I did play the Telltale series Jurassic Park, and I thought it was actually really good. I thought that a lot of people, it didn't deserve the hate it got, especially for the Xbox 360 version. But that's like the only Jurassic Park related thing I've played. I will be playing Survival though. Jurassic Park Survival, whenever that game comes out, if it reviews well, then that's probably going to be on the channel because I do love Jurassic Park related stuff. Yep, that's a dilute level 3. Let's go. We got a rare. Perfect. Taxed. But yeah, that might be coming to the channel too. Like I said, guys, if you want to see D-Train play more horror games in the future, then make sure you guys stop by to the Resident Evil stuff so that way you guys can see what I'm like playing a horror game. Because like I said, if you guys don't think I'm entertaining or there's just something about the horror games here on the channel that does not reside well with you guys, I need to know that. Because like I said, if horror just does not do good on this channel, guys, it just ain't going to be featured. Because I want to make sure that what I'm showing you guys is what you guys want to see. I don't want it to just be like, oh yeah, because all these other channels do it, so I should too. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for the fun of it, and I'm doing it to see what works for you guys and what doesn't. So, because I want this to be a dual niche channel. I want it to be mostly Call of the Wild, yes, but I also want it to have some playthroughs along the way that you guys will watch as well. So, because making playthroughs, turning games into movies, I've done that since I was a kid, and that's my secondary passion for gaming. So, that's probably never going to leave the channel. But, yeah. Maybe Death. Like I said, it's going to be next year if we do it. It won't be this year, so if you're wanting to play it this year, you'll have to find somebody else. This year we're doing a Resident Evil series here on my channel. So we just got done with Resident Evil 2 on my channel for last month, but I've already played that game like 4 times. So I turned it into a movie. However, I have never played 2. I've never played 3, 4, 7, or 8. And I know nothing about 3, and I know nothing about 4. I know a little bit about 7, but it's because of how popular the game was, but I don't know very much about the storyline at all. And then I've never played 8. So I'm doing full voiceover for those games. I'm not going to be able to use a webcam, unfortunately, because of my situation in life. But yeah, we're going to be seeing how well horror does on the channel just with my voice. And if it does really well, and if I'm able to get to 1,000 subscribers, then we might consider some face cam for the future. So make sure you guys are there. Make sure you watch the whole video all the way through and give me your true and honest opinions on it. That guy needs to be shot. There was another one back there, I thought. Okay, as a doe. We ain't gonna worry about that much then. That guy can stay, whether he was a 3 or not, he can stay because it's a tiny, tiny rack. Alright, so we only had one here. Now, guys, this is where the level 3 turkey is. At least last time that we hunted on this map, there was a level 3 turkey around here, right around the same time. So we're going to take a second or two and just try to scan the fields and see if we can find that turkey, because I really do want him if it's a diamond turkey. Death, whenever you said that he wouldn't recommend it, are you talking about Phasmophobia, or are you talking about Jurassic, because I don't know if there's a demo out for it or not, but we were talking about Jurassic Park Evolution whenever you sent that out. So, were you talking about Phasmophobia with Anthony saying he wouldn't recommend it, or are you talking about, like, something else? In case you guys are wondering, Anthony is a friend of mine in IRL. So, we used to work together. In case you guys are wondering who we're talking about. Your favorite dinosaur that you have in Jurassic World Evolution 2 is probably the Scorpius Rex. I don't know what that is, but oh no, he's right. He's in the woods. Okay, so the turkey is fleeing again. There's him, I think. Yeah, that's him. I don't think we're gonna hit this, but we'll try it. Well, yeah, I don't think we had a chance there. I will get that level 3 turkey at some point. At least now we know where he's at. Okay, so he's actually like back here in this corner is where they are. Noted. I might run that direction a little bit and see if I can find him again, but I don't think we're going to run into that turkey a second time. Where's this mule deer at? There he is. Yes, Potato, I am in Kentucky. You only know the story from the movies. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's a goofy looking hybrid. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've never, like I said, I just don't have very much experience with Jurassic Park games, other than the Telltale series one. So, guys, I do believe that's good enough for our solo runs today. I don't want to spend the next hour checking all of our zones because they're so far apart. So I'm just going to check one more zone here, guys, and then we'll just spend the rest of the time just doing the main mule deer grind. And then we will switch over to fallow deer, I believe. I think right at 4. I believe at 4 o'clock we'll switch to fallow deer, and we'll spend the last 2 hours going after fallow. Because the herd management on that deer has been popping off like crazy. We got several diamonds yesterday that showed up. No rares, unfortunately, but we did get 1 troll and 2 diamonds yesterday, so we are going to go back and return to that grind. Does KFC taste like chicken? Well, considering that it is chicken, I'd say so. What kind of question is that? Does chicken taste like chicken? Very interesting question there, Potato. You own the Resident Evil games and never played them? Well, that's fine, man. Like I said, if you're wanting to watch my playthroughs on them, my voiceover will be in there, and I've never played them. And I tend to make jokes during very tense situations, and I also do jump quite easily depending on what it is. So I'm actually looking very forward to it. I played Resident Evil 2 Remake, and that's what sold me on the series. I think that game is incredible. I love zombie stories, so I absolutely love that game. And just the popularity of the games in general has made me want to play them. So I love the lore behind the Resident Evil series. So I'm not very big on like horror style games, but I think I will be big on the Resident Evil games, which is very weird. But who knows? I might end up finding out that I like horror. Of course, only certain games I'll play though. I don't mind language, I don't mind gore, but games that might make fun of religion and stuff, I probably wouldn't even touch because yeah, I don't like stuff like that. And if I ever like discover that in a game, then I'm probably going to cut that part out if it's the only part in the game. But if I realize that there's like multiple situations like that, I'm just going to quit playing it. So I'll have to be kind of careful on what we play. Golly, that's such a big herd. Every time I come over here and see this herd of muleys, I always forget how big they are. 2, 2, 2, 3, but he can stay. Is there anything else in there that actually needs to be shot? I don't see anything else. Yeah, I think this group's fine. Alright, good. Alright, guys, that's already 1800, so I'm going to go ahead and reset time, and we're just going to get back on the main grind. I think that's enough pawns to check for solos. Hopefully they'll come back as level 2s, but I'm not going to care enough to go back and check. What's up, Collar? I can see it, guys. Yeah, chicken for me. If you're wanting like really good tasting chicken, just do it from home. Just do homemade. Go to Kroger, buy you some chicken legs, and make it at home. But I mean, like, I haven't really noticed. Most of the time, whenever I've got KFC lately, it's actually been pretty good. So I haven't had like any bad experiences for a while with it. Not saying that I don't believe you guys or anything. Just I don't have anything on my end that said otherwise. That has to be a secret outpost up there on that mountaintop. It doesn't show it on the map, but I don't know why you'd even need that one, though, because the one I'm at is just right below the hill here. Alright, let's get back on the main grind. Oh, I get you, Death. Yeah, I get you, Dylan. Yeah, your just changes over time. Yeah, I get that entirely, man. I've had some foods that's done that to me. I can't tell you which ones because the foods that ended up doing that, I just haven't eaten so long that I can't remember what they were. But yeah, I totally understand that. I mean, as you do get older, your taste buds do change. So certain foods that you loved when you were younger, you're not going to like when you're older, which is very interesting in my opinion by itself. But yeah, I get that. I get that. Your country has 2 KFCs and both are very far away. Well, I wouldn't eat KFC then. Depending on how far away that is, at least. I don't know if your far away is like 2 hours from your house or 15 minutes, because some people 15 minutes, it's crazy. But you never really know. Okay, these two guys are close together this time. What's up, Deegan? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to see he's able to make it today. We're doing some mule deer and we're doing some fallow deer here in about another hour. Yeah, man, welcome. I'm glad to see you can make it to the stream, buddy. This is my 100th Call of the Wild stream, guys, so even though it's not, like, big for the channel or anything, it's big for me. Yeah, I didn't expect for the... I've said this earlier in the stream, so anybody's already heard me say this, just overlook me, but we have several new people in the chat now. But I didn't even realize this was my 100th stream until last night. After our stream yesterday, whenever I went to look at the playlist, it showed 99 videos. And I was like, are you serious? So, yeah, today makes 100 times that I have streamed Call of the Wild, which also means that all of my great ones except for 2 have came in only 100 live streams. And that is pretty quick. So I've had some good luck with great ones. If you guys think about it that way. You bet you've been here for 25 streams, Deegan. Well, I appreciate that you're talking in chat now, man, and I'm glad that you subscribed. I appreciate all you guys. Seriously, whenever I tell you guys that I love you all, I really do mean it. Not just for your support, but I mean for joining chat, keeping things interesting during the stream. There is so many lurkers out there, and yes, that does help the channel, but joining chat helps out so much because it gives a lot of people who don't want to chat something to listen to. And it also makes for the video, it makes the video more entertaining, because if people join at a later time when the stream is no longer live, it really does give them something to actually listen to while they're watching. So thank you to all of you guys that are actually chatting with me. It means the world to me. And thank you guys out there who are lurking as well. You're still just as important as the people that are chatting. Two hours in Europe is far away. 2 hours in anywhere is far away, man. I don't want to travel 2 hours for somewhere. Well, unless I'm going on vacation or the place I'm going to, you know, if I'm going somewhere where I'm fishing or I'm hunting, then that's totally fine. Or if it's a vacation, that's fine because you have to travel there. But I'm a homebody. I like staying within within the range of my home pretty much. I don't really like traveling too often unless I have somewhere to go to and actually do when I get there. But yeah, 2 hours is just for something generic isn't something I'd really be interested in doing. I have to have something to do or some reason for doing it. Also, guys, if you haven't done it already, please make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Every time you guys hit the like button, it is 50 shares through YouTube. So 50 chances per like button hit for a new person to find the channel and for us to grow closer to 500 subscribers. So make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Also, subscribe if you guys are having a good time today. That's a big level 4. Okay, where's my other buck? I'm almost positive that I'm supposed to have 3 bucks here. But for some reason, I'm only getting these 2. So, probably after the next couple of resets, if I realize I only have this buck and then this little one, I'm probably going to shoot the little one. Because that means that the 3rd buck I have was a solo. And I really don't want that buck if he is a solo. That is a really cool antler. That is like a really cool buck. Did that not hit a lung? How'd that not hit a lung, man? Well, I mean, he's going to go down, but we'll have to end up tracking him, probably. Not a very good shot there on my part, but I thought I could penetrate through the neck and into the lung. I have done that shot before, but that was a little bit far, I think, to pull that off. You had to travel an hour and 15 minutes? Dude. I mean, if you love what you do, though, and it's really good pay, then that wouldn't really bother me too much. But yeah, I bet that feels like it takes forever to get there some days. And then whenever you finally get off work, I bet it feels the same way getting back home, where it just feels like you're never going to get back home. But I mean, like I said, if you love what you're doing, though, I guess that helps. It helps with that. You're still ready to play. You haven't got to in 7 days. Oh man, that's rough. Yeah, like I said, I don't really touch Call of the Wild unless we're streaming. Like, that's kind of the thing, is that I'm not very big. I love Call of the Wild to death, don't get me wrong. But I just can't really play it on my own. If I'm going to play a hunting game right now by myself, it's going to be Deer Hunting Camp. Because, to me, that's more satisfying as single player than it is grinding on here. Because on here where you're just shooting a deer over and over and over again, it's more fun to have people there, you know, playing with you and watching and seeing what you're getting, to hear their reactions and stuff. Whereas if you're playing by yourself, on the other game, you know, you never know what's going to come there. It takes a while for a deer to show up sometimes, and it's just in my opinion, it's better to play one single player on that game. So if I had to play a hunting game on my own right now, it probably would be Deer Hunting Camp. But like I said, there will be some guides and some extras and some more series and stuff coming to the channel as soon as we hit 500. Things will change on this channel, guys, as soon as we hit 500 subs. When we hit 500 subs, you guys will get a lot different content for Call of the Wild along with the streams. And then like I said, there'll be some really cool series that'll actually directly involve you guys. So there'll be some very exciting times when we finally hit that. What's up, Caden? I love that rack. That's one of the legacy racks. They're so wonky and cool looking. I think I only have one of those. You had to go to an office which is in the city south of you in Tennessee. Wow. Yeah, getting to work from home now compared to that would be a little bit better, I think. Golly, I couldn't do that, man. Like if I had to travel to my job, maybe 45 minutes would be like the longest I would want. An hour and a half to 2 hours going somewhere, that's like a lot of gas that you're putting in. And to me, it's like, I don't want to lose half my paycheck in gas, and that's the reason why I wouldn't really want to do that. But I can understand it, though. If you enjoy what you're doing, then I totally understand it. Oh, you're fine, Caden. And like I said, you can always go back to that stream and rewind it if you want to see it again. Dude, this zone is wanting to be a managed zone so bad. Like, every time I come here, this one guy, this is my solo buck that I shoot off this zone. And every time I come here, he's always wanting to try to be something small. I don't think he's ever been a diamond or even a level 4 once. I mean, that's fine. It's still an extra buck that could possibly come back as a great one, but it would be nice sometimes for him to come back as something a little bit bigger, at least. Where'd this guy die at, anyway? I didn't think he went anywhere. Okay, here's his trail. And there he is. No wonder I couldn't see him. He was all buried up in these bushes. I don't really know exactly which one. I mean, there's several big cities in Tennessee, so I wouldn't be able to know exactly which one, but I'm sure that I'm like, I do know of it. It's just like I said, I'm not going to name any places where you're trying not to out it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that I would know what you're talking about. Hey, there's just a second buck we can shoot. I knew that we had two here. Last time only one was here, but now we got both. Are you going to drink, sir? Yes, you are. There we go. Thank you so much for drinking, Mr. Deer. I appreciate you. You're just messing around on Yukon right now that that'll pop some grizzlies and caribou. I hear you, man. That's always fun. I mean, like I said, if I ever do get like an urge to like just treat this game like an actual hunting game where you're going around and actually hunting, then yeah, I do that a lot. Yukon is not really one of the maps that I hunt too much, but if I'm wanting to hunt for moose and caribou, then I usually go to Medved. I really do like hunting Medved. Hey, there's level 5. Oh wait, he's been here. Never mind. False alarm, guys. That guy's been here. From split second, I forgot that he's a usual. Well, I felt like that should have been a good shot. Well, it's going to bring him down, but for some weird reason that wasn't too good of a placement. It felt good, it just wasn't good. Now my dog is stuck on the other side of the pond, of course he is. There we go. Let's go, Duke. Oh, gotcha, Dylan. Yeah, like I said, there's like 3 or 4 big cities, and so I'm sure I know which one you're talking about. Like I said, I'm just not going to take any guesses or anything, because I don't think you're wanting me to take guesses at it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got you, man. So, yeah, that's one of the cities I was thinking of. So, yeah, you're correct, man. Guys, what do you say we shoot this diamond? This zone is refusing to show me any other buck besides him, and I need at least 1 buck to shoot off this zone. What do you guys say we shoot this big diamond? You guys want me to shoot this guy, or do you guys want me to leave him? Say it says shoot him. What do you guys want? You don't plan on setting up any grinds on Yukon, so I don't care about what I kill on there, so I just mess around and shoot everything. I mean, that's the way I treat most of my maps, man, if I'm just free roaming. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Alright, let's get him. Like I said, we do need at least 1 buck off this zone, and this is one of my biggest diamonds, but we kind of need another buck. So we will go ahead and take him. He might come back as a great one. You never know. That'd be a treat. If we come back here after a couple of runs and it comes back as a great one, that'd be so good. Like I said, I'm trying to make half the map be level 5s and half the map be level 2s. But if I end up in a zone where only 1 buck is coming back as anything bigger than a level 2, I do want to shoot him. And there we go, guys. 324. That is a really, really cool diamond. We'll go ahead and taxidermize that boy right now. And got him while he was hunched, and it was a perfect shot. A little further back than I thought I hit him, but we'll take it. 638 in, guys. Yeah, it really does, Caden. Like I said, I think I do like the mule deer great one grind a little bit more than the whitetail now. I love whitetail because it's what I hunt in real life, so obviously that's like a close place to my heart. But to be honest, I kind of like the play style for whitetail on deer hunting camp a little bit better than grinding for them here on Call of the Wild. But at the same time, though, I mean, yeah. Let's see. Got the lung. Let's go. Over the shoulder into the lung shot. That's one you guys need to practice. If you guys did not know, if the deer has its head down and it's directly facing you, aiming between the shoulder and the neck will actually guarantee you a lung shot. As long as you're using a high-powered rifle, you will hit the lung every single time. So if you guys don't know that shot, if you guys want to rewind it and watch it again, that is a placement for you that you guys need to learn, is this shot right here. Aim a little bit, I was a little bit high, but you want to aim right between the middle of the neck and where the shoulder meets the back. And it'll guarantee you a lung shot every time because the lungs go in between those 2 bones. So that's a very, very handy shot to learn, guys. You're slowly finding all your zones in Layton right now. That is a very, very good place to grind. If you need help learning what to do or where to grind on that map, a Scarecrow is what I'd recommend for that because he's gotten so many great one whitetail off that map. But they're all on the left side though. Hey, theirs is a big diamond. Well, diamond potential, I should say. Yeah, that's definitely a diamond buck. So we're gonna leave him, guys. We'll stack him. But we are gonna shoot his buddy though. If I can get these girls to get out of the way. There we go. Got their attention. Golly, he's just like huddled behind his women. He's just like, alright, ladies, if you don't want to leave me, then stay next to me. I mean, look at him. They're like his bodyguard. All he needs to do is just turn a little bit more and we can get that shot off. Oh, what the heck, I'm going for it. We got it! We actually got the shot, let's go! That was a very risky quarter shot. But we'll happily take it. Yeah, we'll leave the diamond, and we'll keep him. Yeah, I know, Caden. Yeah, we're like I said, my HM is starting to get good on here. We're seeing diamonds probably about what, every 15 kills so far? About every 15, 20 kills we'll see a diamond. At least that's what I'm seeing. Alright guys, either YouTube is glitching out again or something's happened, because I went from having 6 people down to 1, so if you guys are still in chat, let me know that you're still here real quick. Because YouTube is only showing there's 1 person here. And I don't think that's right, so if you guys are still here and in chat, let me know real quick. I don't want anybody getting kicked out or something. Alright, Diggin, sounds good. Caden's still here. Yeah, I think you're all still here, but for some weird reason, YouTube is showing 1 person in chat. It does that sometimes. I don't know why, but it's like, sometimes I can guarantee you I've had at least 10, 20 people in chat, and it, for some weird reason, it's only showing like 3. So, yeah, I just want to make sure you all are still here. Alright, guys. Glad to see y'all made it. Glad to see y'all are still with me. We haven't checked this solo pond in a while, so we'll go check it real quick. See if there's anything over here that needs to be shot out. Okay, well at least it's showing it for the same thing for you, Caden. Yeah, if you guys are showing like 1 or 2 people and that's what's watching, that is definitely wrong. I have at least 5 to 6 people still in here, so I don't know what's going on with it. What's the most views I've gotten in a video? So on my videos, like my actual 4K videos, my highest I ever gotten in one of my playthroughs was 7.3 thousand. And I think that was like on, and it might be higher now. I actually haven't went back and checked on it, but it was still growing last time I saw it. And it was my Last of Us Part 2 playthrough. That one was extremely good, and I love watching it myself. Because I retold the story in a chronological manner before the developers actually made it the game mode. Like, I made that story like maybe a year and a half ago, give or take. But if you're talking about like the Call of the Wild, it's only been about maybe 30 to 50. My shorts though do really good. In my shorts, the highest I've ever gotten was I think 1.8 thousand. And then on live stream, I think it's been like 120 something people, I believe, is the highest, give or take. So it's not been bad. What is the food you eat before you go to sleep? I don't think there's actually a term for it. I think the only thing in life that has a term for doing something before bed is whenever you drink something alcoholic before bed. They call it a nightcap because it makes you kind of woozy and easier to pass out. But I only know that from television shows. But yeah, I think that's the only food/drink related thing that has to do with going to like drinking it or eating it before you go to sleep. Is a nightcap. Okay, so there's nothing there, so that's still great. You just killed your first grizzly and it looks amazing. I don't know about looking amazing. The grizzlies on this game are a little bit rough, in my opinion. They need to rework. If they could take the grizzlies and make them have like the way that the fur looks on the black bears and stuff, then they would be amazing, in my opinion. They just need to rework the fur to them. I think the animals themselves are really good, but they need to rework it. That's one of the animals in the game that I think desperately needs a rework is the grizzlies. But I mean, they don't look bad. They just need a little bit of help. You can't get good views on my full-length videos, but I've gotten like 3.30K on shorts. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the weird thing for me, Deegan, is that my shorts do very well, and my live streams do pretty good for like, you know, you want at least a third of the people, you know, viewing your live streams of what you currently have, and where I'm nearly 500, getting 100 and something views per live stream is actually really good. Um, but yeah, like my videos just don't do very well, and that's the reason why you guys don't see that very much on the channel. It's just simply because they never really did very much. So I just tend to keep my channel to where it's just shorts and live streams. But like I said, after 500 subscribers, I've got some big plans, and I'm hoping that you guys will watch those all the way through, because I do watch your guys' views, how long you guys watch my videos for, because I need to, for one, but also because I need to make sure, you know, that my videos are interesting. And sadly, I think that the highest like average view on my videos is like 3 minutes, and my videos have been like 15. So, and nobody's commenting on my videos, nobody's giving me feedback, so I don't know why my videos are averaging about like 3 minutes per video. But yeah, that's kind of the reason why you guys have seen like a reduction in actual videos on the channels, because simply nobody really watches them. But like I said, at 500 subscribers, we might start implementing more videos. It's just whenever you're trying to grow a channel, if you're making content that nobody's watching or that nobody's watching from like beginning to end, it's just not going to help you. And that's kind of the reason as to why. Yeah. I just try to stick with what actually does decent or good on the channel. What's my favorite dinosaur that I know? My favorite one of all time is a T-Rex. I absolutely love those things, and obviously Jurassic Park is the thing for that. I've always liked the T-Rex on Jurassic Park, so that's always been my favorite dinosaur. Whenever my wife and I used to play Ark, we actually had a legion of T-Rexes. And we also had a bunch of Tech Rexes, or not Tech Rexes, but we did have a lot of those too, but we had like Tech Raptors. I think I had like 35 Tech Raptors, and me and her used to just not care about the game, like how it's supposed to be played. So I turned up the Tech Raptors where they could like run so fast. And I wanted to see how fast one of them could run, because like I put everything into his speed, and I went from one side of the map to the other, I think in like 3 minutes. for a Raptor, that was extremely fun. But yeah, Raptors and T-Rexes are probably my favorite. Those are probably my favorite dinosaurs. You just don't comment ever. That's all right, man. Yeah, so like whenever I'm watching stuff, and like I said, I don't hate anybody for not leaving comments. It just helps me. You know what I'm saying? If you guys watch my videos and you're thinking to yourself, well, this part's kind of slow or this part's kind of boring, I wish you would have done this over here. If you guys let me know that, I will try to incorporate that. So, like I said, as long as you're polite about it, don't be like harsh or judgmental. But if you guys just let me know that, you know, in this video, you know, I watched it all the way through. However, this part was kind of a pain. This part was kind of slow. I felt that this part didn't need to be in there. You know, if you guys wanted to help me learn and make my videos better, I am open to suggestion. Just make sure you guys do it with a respectful manner. But yeah, guys, that's kind of the reason why you just don't really see very many videos on the channel. You don't watch very many live streams, but this is fun. That's awesome, Potato. Thank you, man. I'm so glad. Yeah, I try to keep everything very entertaining. I try to be very energetic in my streams, because I want you guys to be entertained, and I also want you to feel like that I'm like, which I actually am. It's not that I just want you to feel that way, but I actually am wanting to engage with you all. And I'm wanting you guys to know that I'm putting all my efforts into it, because it is a lot of fun for me. So yeah, whenever I'm streaming, I try to give you guys, you know, as much energy as I could possibly give you all, to let you know how important it is to me, to let you guys know how important you are to me, and to make sure that we just have the most fun we can possibly have. So that's awesome, Potato. I appreciate it, man. That's a good compliment for me. All right, Potato. Sounds good, man. It's only 4:40 for us in my PM, so that's quite a change in time, buddy. But I totally understand you, man. And Ark is a good game, but it is kind of grindy if you're wanting to know how to play it. You have to build your own places, tame your animals and stuff, and it can be very time consuming. That's actually the reason why I don't play it anymore, is because it got kind of old after a while to me. But it is a pretty good dinosaur game if you like dinosaurs. Yeah, man, I appreciate you being here so late at night with us, though, man. Means the world to me. See, there's nothing over here, doesn't look like. I think I only got one buck in this zone anyways. Yeah, it's it's 420. 420. Excuse me, 3:42 my time. So it's 3:42 my time right now. So that's the reason why I always put EST on my posts, guys. For anybody's wanting to know like what we're doing on my channel and stuff, I always keep you guys in the loop by putting stuff on my post section. But yeah, that's why I always put EST in my announcements and stuff, so that way you guys know that I'm Eastern Standard Time. That way, if you guys want to look it up on Google, you can figure out exactly what time you need to be here during your time. That's not a dumb question at all, man. It can be very confusing, so that's not a dumb question at all, Potato. Because it really can be confusing as to like what time it is for you compared to everybody else. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that one. Guys, I got a question for everybody in chat. Do you guys want... Now, unfortunately, I had to start my stream a little bit late today because I hadn't ate and my stomach was absolutely just tearing me up earlier. It's a lot better now, but I had something that just was not agreeing with me. So we lost about 30 minutes in the stream. With that being said, either the mule deer or the fallow deer is going to have an extra 30 minutes on their grind. So do you guys want me to stop the mule deer grind here in about 15 minutes? And then do a full 2 hours for the fallow? Or do you guys want me to do the 2 hours on the mule deer and then do an hour and a half on the fallow? I need you guys to tell me in chat what do you guys want me to do in the next for this stream. Do you guys want me to start fallow here in about 15 minutes, or do you guys want me to wait till about 30 after and then start fallow? What's up, Gunsmoke? Welcome to the chat, man. If you've been lurking, it's good to have you. Don't think I've seen you in the chat yet. Oh, you were streaming? Oh, okay, man. I get you. I looked back and saw that. How'd your stream go? What were you doing today? Did you guys get anything cool? If you were doing Call of the Wild, that is. I don't know if you're playing a different game or not. Who do you have picked to maybe make mods right now when you get to 500? Guys, you ask this every single stream, and I do not care to re-answer it. Like I said, I'm very hard to make angry. But guys, you got to remember that I'm not going to disclose who my mods are until we hit 500. I'm sorry, but I can't hint at it. I can't do anything because I don't want anybody getting jealous. I don't want anybody getting their hopes up and then learning that they're not actually getting chosen. Like I said, I want to be fair to everybody, and I don't want anybody feeling like they got the short end of the stick. Hey, we got another diamond we can shoot. Let's go. We got another diamond we're allowed to shoot. This is a solo buck zone, so we are shooting this level 5. Let's go. I wish you'd come back as a diamond already, though. That'd be nice. Or not a diamond, but a great one. This guy might troll, though, guys. He does have the rack that might troll, but it also could make it. And I think I missed the lung. I think I screwed him up. I shot a little bit too far forward. I hit him again, but I don't think it's gonna... Yeah, I screwed him up, guys. Unfortunately, he ain't gonna make diamond either way now. Shoot, man. Nor do I think that's gonna kill him, unfortunately. No, it is. It's just gonna take a while. Dag nabbit. That first shot felt so good. I must have just barely missed the lung. I must have hit him in the shoulder blade or something there. I don't know what happened. But we're going to have a little while to track this guy, guys. So we'll chat for a little bit as we're tracking him. But we can't leave him. We're going to have to get him. Only one dime? Oh, that's rough. How long were you streaming for, man? What's the diamond count? I'm actually not counting my diamonds, because we're trying out a new strategy on this. But I've never really counted the diamonds, man. I do count my kills, but it would be too much work where I'm having to do everything on paper. So I can't actually tell you what the diamond count is. I'm sorry. I know the amount of diamonds that we've killed so far has been 3. Because I'm only shooting them out of solo zones. Any other zone that has like multiple bucks in them, we're actually leaving. Because I'm trying a new strategy, which is where I'm trying to get half the map to be level 5s and half the map to be level 2s. And see if that brings us diamonds. Because in my theory, that's going to either make it be forced to give you a teeny tiny animal or a really giant animal. In theory. So, whereas if you're doing just a straight one, it makes it where it has to be a medium to large. But I'm wanting to see what happens if the game is forced to do real tiny or real big. And it did give us a great one in 411 kills last time, which now we're nearly at 700. We're like halfway to 700 now. But you never know. It was really good, and you can set up timers for it. We'll run commands every few minutes or how long you want to. Yeah, there's only one problem with it, Gunsmoke. I actually did try Nightbot in the past, but I couldn't figure out how to set up everything. Like, whenever I first put it on the channel, it was banning people so easily, and they weren't even saying anything wrong. Like, I didn't put on, like, I put on there that, you know, I wanted every 30 minutes or so, I wanted it to tell people, you know, to make sure they like and subscribe, yada, yada, yada. But I couldn't figure out the sliders. Like, I've tried Nightbot, I think, 3 times when I first started streaming on YouTube. And I just couldn't get it to operate the way I wanted it to. So, and I tried looking up, like, tutorials on YouTube and stuff to show me, like what each slider does and whatnot. But there isn't anything in there like that. So the way that I figured it after a while is that I'm just gonna just let you guys you know, it's a hunting and fishing game, so I don't expect there to be a whole lot of like mature content in the chat. So did it make diamond? It made diamond. Are you serious? That was a really rare diamond, and it actually made it. Oh, and I screwed him up. No. No! I screwed him up, and it was a rare rack. That rack rarely makes diamond. No! Oh, what can you do? What can you do? I forgot to look to where my bullet hit, but I guarantee you I shot him just slightly in front of the lung. Because he was quartering a little bit, and I shot right at the lung instead of behind it. And I guarantee that's what happened. Ah! What can you do? Alright, Potato, sounds good, man. Unfortunately, we are not streaming on the weekends. The weekends that I like to spend with my wife, so that's probably not going to be a thing on here on the channel. However, if I'm playing like Deer Hunting Camp, or if I happen to play Call of the Wild and something cool does happen, you guys will get that in short form. I have posted shorts on the weekends, so you might see that tomorrow or Sunday, but you never know. But yeah, man, I totally understand. Yeah, that was rough. That was rough, guys. That was my fault. I got buck fever, got a little bit too excited, and I did not make sure the shot I made was good. So that was completely and utterly on me. I mean, for one, I didn't think he was going to make diamonds. And then that guy made it by, like, what, 0.02? I mean, like, he just barely made diamond. It was like, he was like 6, I think he was like 619, and diamond's like, he was 312.90, I think, and, like, diamond is 312.70 something. So, yeah, like, 0.2 or something like that. It's like, he was close to being a troll. So I didn't think he was going to make it anyways, but golly, I need to be more careful. Because that was just rough. That just kind of hurts my feelings a little bit. Kind of broke my heart a little bit on that one. Because that's a rack that I always want to mount. Alright, Brad. Like I said, Sunday I do on my post section. You guys will get the schedule for my channel at some point that afternoon on Sunday. So make sure you guys always tune into my channel and go to the post section of the community tab every Sunday to find out when we're streaming each week. But yeah, man, it's been awesome having you. I'll hopefully see you later. Like I said, I'll still be streaming for 2 more hours, though. So if you're able to make it back, we are still going to be live for 2 hours. So, what's up, John? Welcome to the chat, man. Make yourself at home. Just keep it family friendly. If you have any questions for me, I have over 3,800 hours in the game and one of every great one except the whitetail, which I have 2 of. And we have some very educated people in chat. But you don't have to talk about Call of the Wild. Just talk about whatever you want to. Again, just make it family friendly. But yeah, it's good to have you, buddy. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you are doing well. Your buddy sent me a great one mule deer and a super trail albino fallow yesterday, and it made me really want to play. Oh, that's rough. A super troll. I tell you what, in 3,800 hours, I have never even seen a deer that could possibly make a super rare. So if I finally had one that looked like it was going to be guaranteed super rare, and I shot it and it trolled me, I would probably end up having to quit the game live on stream. Because that would absolutely crush my spirit and soul. Oh, man. That would be rough. Alright, Gunsmoke. Sounds good, man. I'm stuck in a tent. There we go. Yeah, we'll see when you get back, Gunsmoke. Yeah, John, if you're interested in talking to chat, man, what you been up to? Been doing anything fun lately? Hopefully your life has been going well. Nothing here, unfortunately. That zone still looks like it's nice and managed. I always like to just peek over there whenever I come over here to make sure. There's that level 5 we're leaving. I don't think my level 3s came back yet. No, he's right there. Okay. Yeah, he did get his respawn. He's just in a terrible place. Oh, he's moving for us. Always gotta check the elk, guys. Elk shows up, we gotta check it. Come on. Move. Not that way. Well, that might work. I mean, it felt like that should have just dropped right into the lung there, but I guess not. Huh. Well, I'll be. Well, we'll keep an eye out for pressure, but apparently that was a bad shot. I don't know how it was, but apparently it was a bad shot. You're doing a great one mule deer grind? Nice, man, nice. What map are you on? And if you're counting your kills, how many kills have you gotten? And what kind of trophies have you found? I love hearing about other people's grinds, so make sure you keep me updated. You just spawned another diamond fallow. I decided to go back to your grind. Nice, man. Let's go. Always love hearing about diamonds. Yay, you came back as level 4. I was hoping for a great one, but we'll take another level 4. That diamond we shot earlier has came back as a pretty decent level 4 here. I forgot to count the last 2 kills, so I had to add 2 more on my paper. This kill and the last one, I forgot to add those 2. Ooh, you're on Silver Ridge too, man? Let's go. Yeah, I got my first great one on my mule deer off Ski Ridge at 411 kills. And we were trying a new strategy on that map. We were trying to make half the zones be level 5s and the other half to be level 2. Because the way I was figuring is that if you do that on the game, it'll force the game to either give you a really tiny deer or a really giant deer over time. Whereas normal herd management makes sure that you get like medium to giant animals all the time. But I'm talking about like extremes. So I'm trying to get the map to either give you tiny level 2s like these guys, or big level 5s like these. It's kind of my strategy. Again, it's not been proven or anything, but we did get a great one off of it in 411 kills on a Ski Ridge, and now we're trying it on Silver Ridge. But we're currently 647 in, so if we get it sub 1,000, then that's going to further prove that it does work. But honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this forever because I love shooting diamonds. And I don't think that I think after we get this next great one, I'm probably going to retire this strategy anyways. Guys, I kind of do want to shoot my diamonds. I'm just tired of seeing them standing around and me not being able to do nothing about them. I just wanted to see if this does help you get great ones. You have like 3,000 kills and a lot of 5s and 3 rares. Ooh, nice, man. Yeah, we actually got a rare today on stream. We got a dilute level 3, but it was on a solo zone. It wasn't in my main grind like we're on now. And we still got a turkey to go after. I have a level 3 turkey here on the map, and I want to make sure I get him. But he's been a tough little booger. He hasn't been wanting to give me an opportunity yet. Every time we try to stalk up on where his location is, he's always flying off on us. But yeah, just in case you're wondering why we're leaving level 5s, that's why. We're just trying a different strategy. Alright guys, we're going to go check these last couple of pawns, and then we're going to switch over to fallow deer. You guys said you wanted me to stop doing the mule deer grind and go on to fallow for the last 2 hours of the stream, so that's what we're going to do. So if a great one muley is going to show up, he's going to have to show up right now, because we only got 3 more pawns to check, and then we're moving on to another grind. We did about an hour and a half on the mule deer. I meant to give him 2 hours, but again, guys, I was sick earlier today. Something was just bothering my stomach. I couldn't start right at 2, so I had to start at 2:30. So unfortunately, one of these grinds had to be cut off by 30 minutes, and it's going to be the mule deer, apparently. But that's fine with me, because I do love me some fallow grinds. Hopefully we'll find us a jolly great fallow today. Haha, see what I did there? A jolly great fallow? Instead of a jolly great hero, a fellow, it's a... yeah, you get it. Stupid tongue-tied. You're only here for an hour, Caden? No! I'm guessing you got somewhere to be, but that's alright. I appreciate you being here either way, buddy. Like I said, even if you guys just pop in just to say hi and give a like to the stream and then pop back out, that is still totally fine. You guys have your own lives. I don't expect anybody to be here like all the time, every single minute of every stream. Although it does help. But like I said, you guys have your own lives, so I appreciate it. I appreciate anything you guys give to the channel. Oh, you gotta pick up the kids? Yeah, I hear that. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. And 1 second. Let me refresh the stream real quick, guys. There we go. I think I fell behind a little bit there. Oh yeah, I did. I was behind by a few seconds on my phone, so yeah, now we're caught back up. What's that? Buddy, I want this zone to have little deer in it. This is not a zone for you, man. Get out of here. Pesky level 4. I need a level 2 or a teeny tiny level 3. I don't need you. How are you not spooked? Oh, perfect. That'll work. That'll be 650 in now. Guys, I'll tell you what. Who is all here right now? If you guys are in chat, let me know who is all here. I got something kind of special I'll give you guys. And I might do it one more time towards the end of the stream, but that's all I'm going to... But this will be the only teaser I'm going to give. Caden's here, John's here. Alright, so I'll give you guys a teaser in the form of a sentence. But if you guys try to guess what I'm meaning by it, I am not going to tell you yes or no. So this is something just to tease your all's brains. It's not. I'm not going to come out and tell you what I mean by it. You guys just have to figure it out for yourselves. You guys can react to it if you wish, but again, I'm not going to come out and say what I'm meaning by this. But I'm going to give you guys the sentence, okay? At 500 subscribers, I will be adding moderators. I'm going to tell you guys this again. At 500 moderators, excuse me, moderators, at 500 subscribers, we will be adding moderators. I did give something away in that sentence, but I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. And you guys can take all the guesses you want, but I will not say yes or no. Unless your guess is like so far out there. Like I will say no if it's like a guess that's like so wrong. But yeah, even if you guys get it right, I'll still say no. Because I can't give it away, I can only tease it. Nope. I will tell you that one now, okay, and that is not what it means. Like I said, that one is too far out there. No, that is not what I'm meaning. And this time I actually promise that I'm not leading you away from the real answer. I'm actually being serious with that one. No, the 500 subscribers. See, the thing about it is that the 500 subscriber that subscribes to the channel, it would have just joined. So it wouldn't make sense for me to just hire them on the spot because I wouldn't know who they were. So, yeah, you're a little off on that one. Alright, guys, let's move back to Say a War. Let's get some fallow deer going. No great one mule deer today, guys, but maybe we'll get a fallow. You never know. Maybe we'll get a second fallow deer for the huddle. We are 676 kills in on this grind right now. So we're about equal, honestly. Both our mule deer and our fallow deer are about equally into the grind together. Zoom out so we get the right map here. They'd end up banning the whole chat. Oh, goodness. No, the guys, I will let you know that the moderators that is going to be part of the channel, whenever I do hire them, they, let me make sure I'm going to the right time real quick, guys. I always get confused whenever I start a new grind. Okay. So, the people that I'm adding to the channel as mods, I will tell you that the people who have been here the longest and are still coming in frequently to the chat and staying for the majority of the stream are going to have first dibs at being a mod, because it's my way of thanking them for being around for so long. So the OG subscribers who's been here for the full two years that I've been doing Call of the Wild, they will have first dibs. However, I will tell you that I do have people that have joined this year that I'm considering as a moderator because I know they're the right age and because they have the right kind of stuff that it takes to be a mod. And I will also let you guys know that there's a few people from last year that I'm considering. Have I already planned on it? No. Right now, I only have my mind made up for one person. I know for certain there's one person that is going to become a mod. I'm never going to disclose that because I don't want them to feel like more special than anybody else. So I'm going to be releasing all the mods at the same time. But that person will never know who the first person was I chose because I don't want them to feel like more special than everybody else. I want you guys to know that you guys are all treated equally here. But like I said, there's only one person right now that I know 100% will be a moderator for the channel, and then the rest of the people I'm still debating. So if you guys want to be a mod, make sure that you're here for all the streams. Make sure that you're helping anybody that has questions if I need it. Make sure that you're at least 13 years of age, or if you're 12, make sure that you're extremely mature for your age and know the game like the back of your hand. Like I said, to be a mod on my channel, guys, you have to know you're mature enough for the job. I have to know that you're very educated in the game and that you're not going to abuse your power as a mod. I don't want you guys like trying to do my job for me. So, like I said, when the time comes, when we hit 500, you guys will get to see who my mods for the channel are going to be. And there's going to be a lot more content for the channel that's going to be dropping. I have some really cool ideas to celebrate 500 subscribers. So I'm hoping it's going to be a giant time for the channel. And I'm really hoping that Resident Evil might help us out too. Because if we hit 1,000 subscribers, you guys won't just get a face reveal, but possibly even some streams with face cam. So, like I said, I am debating that at 1,000 subscribers, I would like to get a face cam for the channel. However, it's probably only going to be used for like special streams and certain playthroughs. Because I don't want my face out there all the time. but I probably will have it out there for you guys every so often. What's up, Rich? What's going on, man? Rich is coming in as two different people. What's up, Rich and Brendan? I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Coming in from two different places, it's going to be really helping out the watch hours, so I appreciate you, man. Welcome to the stream, bud. I'll still call you Brendan because that one is an actual name, but I know you're here as two people at the same time. I can't get my scope to do what I want it to. There we go. Hey, we got everything. Let's go. Yeah, guys, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you guys are coming in. And like I said, if you guys will remind me, I'll give you guys the teaser for the moderators one last time at the end of the stream, okay? You guys have to remind me. And also, try to remember what the sentence was that I said, because I might forget what the teaser is. But yeah, I gave everybody a teaser for the moderators, because everybody's been asking me how many mods am I going to be doing, who's going to be them. And like I told everybody over and over again, I've only got one person in mind that's definitely going to be a mod. But like I said, OGs get the first crack at it, and then people that's been here since last year and this year will depend on their age and overall maturity and education of the game. So, I do have a teaser to give you guys, because we are nearly at 450 subscribers now. So, hopefully we'll get to 500 very soon. Did I just get one here, or did I get two? I can't remember. I thought I got all the deer, but I only saw one deer laying here. I don't want to fast travel again. Wait, hold it. No, that's my dog. I thought we had a floater. I'll just let Duke get over here and he can help. Come on, buddy. Sorry about the game's bug. Alright. Nothing? So did I just get one deer out of this zone? I thought I had at least two. I could be wrong, though. I'll come up here and let him smell one more time, and if he doesn't smell anything, then yeah, I only got one. But I thought I had two out of both zones. Well, good, Brendan. Good, man. Glad to see you're doing well, buddy. Alright, yeah, we just got the one. Alright, I don't want to fast travel. I'm too afraid I'll despawn the other bucks, so let's go over here and grab them real quick. I do need to take one deer away, though. I added 4 when I should have only added 3, so I do need to redo my number real quick. Yeah, by the way, we're good. I hear you, man. Seriously, though, having both of your accounts open, watching my stream at the same time, that's going to be double the watch time, so I really appreciate it, man. Like I said, I think we've already hit our goal for 3,000 watch hours for the year, or at least I got a notification on YouTube saying that I hit 4,000 watch hours. But I don't know if it was like verified watch hours or just in total. If it's just in total, that means we still have a little bit of work to do, but YouTube didn't specify. So, I'm not entirely sure if we've hit our goal, but it is still growing, so I'm hoping that we did. So let me take that away. We're at 682 now for the fallow ground. King Crab, what's up, my friend? Glad to see you made it to the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, guys, the things that I want today is any super rare, a chocolate diamond, or a great one. That is all I want from this grind right now, is those 3. I want a chocolate diamond, a super rare, or a great one. Normal rares are great, obviously, but I do not have a super rare, so yeah. Well, I just now remembered that I forgot to check my solo zones. So we'll have to do that, guys, probably next run. Ooh, he slides, but he ain't safe. I love when that happens. Make a deer slide like 5 feet. That's always fun. Okay, that guy's drinking. Oh, so they're both right here. Okay, good. Let me go ahead and reload my gun, though, so I don't end up in a bad situation. Alright, he's gonna go down. Hey, we got everything. Let's go. Be 686. You're trying to get another chocolate diamond before me? Dude, that's just harsh. I ain't gonna race nobody. I just don't have one yet. Wait till after I get one and then we'll race. Because that has been the one thing that's eluded me. It's kind of like when we were doing our pheasant grind. The one rare that we never saw during the 3,700 kills that we did a pheasant grind for was the albino. So don't do that to me, man. I ain't ready to race yet. I still gotta get my first. And if you do get a chocolate diamond, please don't rub it in. Because that's the one color I want a diamond of the most right now, if I didn't get a super rare, that is. Super rares, obviously, I want more than that, but chocolate, I just think the chocolates are beautiful, and I really want a diamond of it. Ooh! Beautiful digging. Let's go, man. Yeah, like I said, I can't remember what my top diamond of my fallow ever got was, but I think it was like 271. It's like my biggest diamond. I know it's 270 something. I know 100% that my biggest diamond fallow I got was 270 something, but I can't remember what his exact score was. Okay, that guy came back as a 2. That's nice, but this guy came back as a 3, unfortunately. So we got one to herd manage, and the other one did not. Deegan! Ugh! That's so mean! I just said not to troll me if Caden got a diamond first, and now you come in here and tell me they're gonna... That's awesome, man. That's a great diamond. That's an awesome chocolate diamond. I am jealous, I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm wanting right now. A giant diamond that's a chocolate. I would love that. Congratulations on that one, man. I bet he's beautiful. He's a pretty big Ford. Nice. You have 270 fallows? Dude, that is beautiful. I think I have a couple. I don't know exactly how many 270s fallow I have. I know that I have multiples of them. I just don't remember. I think that the biggest one was that one I mentioned. Yeah, that guy's top of his estimate. I could leave him if I wanted to, but I think with the palmation of his antlers, he was going to be at the top of his estimate instead of the bottom. Like I said, guys, do not leave level 3s if you know the rack is going to be above 100. If the rack itself has palmation on it, and you know it's going to be like an over 100 scoring fallow, just go ahead and shoot it. Because that's not small enough, in my opinion. You need one that has no palmation or the real skinny level 2 antler to leave. You got this? Yeah, man, I know. I'm hoping so. Like I said, guys, I mean, I've already got my first great ones, but at the same time, I would love to get another one today, especially when this is my 100th stream. It would be so cool if I could get a diamond, or not diamond, excuse me. Well, I guess so. It'd actually be really cool if I got one of those 3 trophies during this grind today. Just as kind of like a reward for all the streams I've done. That'd be so cool. If I could get a great one, a super rare, my first super rare at that, or a chocolate diamond, I'd be happy with any of those. And if I see a chocolate diamond, it isn't going to be like a great one freak out, but you guys probably will see something unique, because, I mean, 3,800 hours. No, I'm thinking of a super rare. Yeah, I meant to say super rare, guys, not chocolate diamond. If you guys see me get a super rare today, you guys will probably see a very unorthodox reaction, because that is the one trophy that my heart is just set on right now. It's just a super rare. I don't care what it is, but I've hunted this game for nearly 4,000 hours at this time. And I know it's hard for you guys to digest that, but imagine doing grinding for 3 years straight, hearing all these YouTubers get all these super rares, seeing people come into your chat talking about their super rares, and you've never even laid eyes on one. Or even a deer that could have made one. So yeah, whenever that happens, it's gonna be a reaction for the ages. I don't know if it's gonna be a flip out. I don't know if I'm gonna cry. I mean, I have no idea what's gonna happen. But I'm pretty sure you guys will be in for a treat the day that my first super rare spawns. Oh, I barely missed him. Stop running. Thank you. Good boy. I cannot write. There we go. We got 9 more kills, guys, and we'll be in 700. For the fallow grind, we got 9 more kills, and then we'll hit 700 kills. I'm hoping we'll get this fallow before 1,000. But if we don't, then we don't. But I'm hoping we do. You got a 255 minimum white on the map right now, and you want to get a big chocolate and shoot them back to back. That'd be awesome, man. Yeah, I've had back-to-back diamonds plenty of times. Like I said, over the years, I've had really good luck with diamonds, and I've had pretty good luck with great ones. But, I mean, in 100 streams, I've gotten, I don't know how many great ones. Out of all of them in the game, only 2 of them were not on stream. So, that's actually really impressive, in my opinion. That I've had that many great ones show up in that short amount of streams. But, at the same time, it's just, it's incredible. I mean, I've loved my luck. That is a potential, but I don't think he's going to make dime. Just want to check everything in this zone before I go shooting at them. Got some pretty big boys in here right now. Nothing too fancy. Got one little puny guy down there. I don't know what that's about. You want a super rare fallow so bad? Dude, I want a super rare anything so bad. I don't care what it is. I just want a super rare. That guy's gonna float, but that's okay. If he despawns, he despawns. Man, I'm flooring everything right now. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. All my shots are counting today, guys. I think that I've finally figured out my aim again on this game. Like I said, I spent a while away from Call of the Wild about a week ago. We took about a week off. So, my aim has gotten pretty poor. Or at least it has been poor the last couple of streams, but it seems like I'm starting to get the feel for it again. Oh, we actually got him. I fed the bullet between the doe and the other buck. I don't think I made a good shot, but I mean, hey. I'll take it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna let him go. Alright. That's pretty much everyone. I don't think there's any bucks that lived except for that one level 2. You just spawned a huge 4, it goes from 235 to 276. It's probably a dime, man. Make sure you make a good shot. That's probably a diamond. Level 4 diamonds, I treat them the same as I treat rares. So if you guys see a level 4 diamond, a fallow or mule deer, I consider them just as special as a rare animal. Is 9 great ones since May good? Dig and stop rubbing it in. You know that's incredible. Thank you, Zero. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, these last couple of streams, they've started out kind of rough, and some of my shots are good and some of them are bad, but I've been trying to get back into Call of Wild a little bit and trying to learn to get my shots back on place. I think I'm finally looking like somebody who's played for 4,000 hours again. Of course, I'm not that great, but I know that my shot's at least a little bit better than like the average player on most cases. Some days I just can't focus. Like, I don't know what it is. Just some days I just cannot get myself to focus. It's probably my ADHD or something. But it's like I just can't get locked in, as they say, and my shots are just okay. What's up, Ice? He was a 248. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. I feel for you, brother. Oh, that's a rough troll. Sorry, man. Okay, this other deer should be just dead right over here. He was dying kinda quick. Where is he? There he is. I'm better than you at shooting at the game. Oh man, honestly, it's like I said, I'm very good at shooting targets in a quick manner usually, but once they start moving, that's whenever I'll start getting shaky. Like, I'm not the best at shooting really fast-paced moving targets, but if they're trotting or walking, I'm usually pretty decent at it. Leading your shot is like the #1 thing you have to learn on this game, is learning how long it takes from your bullet to leave the gun and hit the deer. That's like the hardest thing to learn. And I've spent some really good time trying to learn that bullet drop. I mean, you guys have seen me make some pretty incredible shots on these streams. So, I mean, like, it's taken me a long time to, like, memorize how long it takes a bullet to travel. I'm gonna run around the bend here, guys, and see if I can find anything else. That right there was 8 more deer. That was crazy. I can't believe I just killed eight animals before they got out of there. That was awesome. So I gotta recount this for a minute. So let's see. Yes, I have to use my fingers. I'm sorry. So that's 701 kills, guys. That one spot brought us from 693 all the way to 701. Colton, what's up, my brother? You're finally getting to be here for a while today, man. We're not going to be ending for another hour and a half, so you're good. Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to see you can make it today. Colton, I want to go ahead and thank you, man, for being part of my streams for so long, man. You've been part of my channel for over a year and a half now, and you're still coming to my streams and staying for quite a big portion of those streams. So I just wanted to thank you, man, for your dedication. It means the world to me. And anybody else who might be lurking, if you've been here since around the start of my channel, thank you guys too. But yeah, all the OGs, guys. I mean, this wouldn't be possible if you guys never joined the stream and like encourage other people to be in the stream by talking to me. So yeah, just thank you all for your support. It means the world to me. You can't decide if you want to do whitetail or red fox. Let me see here. If you're wanting a little bit of a challenge, go red fox, because that way you're going to have to make really quick shots. If you're wanting kind of zen and kind of sit back and relax, then go whitetail. Let's do that. Whitetail if you want to kind of relax. Let's do red fox if you're wanting a challenge. Also, guys, once again, I will say this. Do not let me forget, at the end of the stream, I'm going to give you guys the sentence that I told people in midway through the stream. Whoa. It got rid of my tent. Why? I mean, the joke's on the game, because this is why I carry tents with me, so that way I can counter beavers. But yeah, guys, if you're ever doing a grind, even if you don't have any more slots left, always make sure that you leave a tent in your loadout. Because if you ever have a beaver destroy your tent, you'll have to run back or fast travel to whatever tent's closest to you in order for you to put it back up. So, little bit of a quality of life thing there, guys. Just make sure you're always carrying a tent with you, even if you've used all of them, because eventually you will have a beaver fall one on one of your locations, and you want to be able to just replace it immediately. Thank you, Brandon. I really appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, all of you guys supporting me. I mean, seriously, there's not enough thanks I can give. This is my dream. I want to be able to make a very unique channel where it's not just one game, but like several. I want it to be mainly revolving around Call of the Wild, obviously. but like, unless another better hunting game comes out. But at the same time, like I said, I also want it to be a place for playthroughs and walkthroughs that you guys will still enjoy seeing me play other games as well. So, you know, I'm trying to make this into a very unique channel where it's not just dedicated to one game, but you know, it revolves around one, but includes several others as well. So, that's why I call it D-Train Games and not D-Train Outdoors or something like that, is because I want it to be a dual niche channel. But as you guys did see, there will be times we'll take several months off playthroughs. And that'll probably come next year after we do all the Resident Evil stuff. So after all the Resident Evil stuff, unless you guys are still wanting more walkthroughs and playthroughs at the time, we'll probably take another couple of months off. And just focus Call of the Wild again. But still. That's why you have 330 cents. Let's go, Colton. Nice way to be prepared, man. Beavers are in that map? No, they're not, but whenever you lose the tent, you get this notification that says beavers fell a tree on your tent. So, yeah, that's why I'm telling you guys, make sure that even if you've used all the tents you can on the map, just make sure you still have it in your inventory, because eventually you'll end up getting a beaver, eventually you're going to end up getting a beaver, quote-unquote, destroy your tent layout, and it just helps you save time if you have one on you. But yeah, guys, like I was saying a minute ago, I am giving a teaser out today where we're nearly at 450 subscribers. So, whenever we hit, so at the end of the stream today, guys, remind me to give you all the hints. It's going to be hinting at our moderators for the channel. So, not who they are, but something else. I can't tell you what it means, and that's why I'm calling it a teaser. It's because it's for you guys. It's to tease your all's mind and let you guys just be thinking about it. But I did make up a sentence to tease you guys with today, so make sure that you remind me. And towards the end of the stream, we will I will give it to you guys again, so that way you guys can be thinking about it. However, like I said, I can't give it away at all. So even if you guys take guesses in the chat, I still have to say no to it, even if you get it right. It's just as me to have a little bit of fun with you all. Well, Colton, I don't know if I can help you much there, man. Yeah, if you're just having a hard time choosing a great one, I don't know, maybe go outside of the box and do pheasant. That might be one for you to think about, Colton. If you don't want to do like an antlered species, you can maybe switch over and do do the pheasant today. That'd be an interesting change up. No, run the other way. Whoops. I don't know why I thought that was a good shot. Dude, stop juking me. I mean, he's gonna die, so I'll just leave him alone. That guy knows what he's doing anyways. Laying them out today, guys. Most of my shots are counting today. I love it. Too high. Too high again. And I'm out of bullets. That's alright. We'll take what we can get. I'm sorry I'm not looking at chat right now, guys. I'm just kind of focused on shooting. Alright. I'm coming back to you all. Let me see. You just spawned a pretty big piebald. Nice, man. Whoa. What level is he? Is he a 4 or a 5? I mean, I'm pretty sure if it was a 5, you'd be freaking out, so I'm guessing a 4. If you're doing Fallow, that is. Oh, VR, it is a perk. So, as you level up in the game, you'll unlock skills and perks. So, the one that you want to try to unlock is, I believe it's in shotguns. Yeah, it is. And it's this one right here. It's recoil management. It's under the shotgun perks. It's right beside the little scope icon here, and you want to try to unlock all 3 of them. It will help you with your recoil, so that way your gun doesn't kick as hard whenever you shoot. Yeah, it's called recoil management. Hang on a second, guys. I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back. I'm still gonna keep playing, but I gotta answer the phone. Alright, guys. Give me 1 second. I gotta refresh the stream. Alright, we're good. I'm back. The other one I killed turned its head and turned into a diamond. That's still nice, man. Pheasants are straight up buns. 3.3k pheasants is not great. Yeah, but I mean, like, I was just trying to offer you something different that you don't normally do, Colton. Like I said, that can be a tough grind, but most of the time they come sub 1,000. The way I look at pheasants is they're kind of a mid grind as far as numbers, because you're either going to have a really short grind or a terribly long one, and usually there's nowhere in the middle. Like, if you exceed 1,000 kills, you know you're going to get a long grind usually. But you're either going to get it sub 1,000 or over 1,000. I haven't seen a whole lot of people get it in the middle. Most people don't get their kills in like 1,200 to 2,000 range. They usually get it in the like the sub 1,000 or in the 3,000. So it can be a tough grind, but hang on 1 second, guys. I about forgot to count. This right here, I'll make 6. So give me 1 second. That's 710 now. You dropped the piebald? Nice, man. What do I play on, John? I'm exclusive to the PS5. So any of my playthroughs and all the Call of the Wild stuff and other hunting games you see me play is all on the PS5. And at the end of the month, for anybody who's new to the channel, we do invite other people that play PlayStation to come and play with me. So on the 31st of the month, make sure that you guys are here for the stream. And if you guys want to play with me, I'll be opening up one of my maps to the public. Maybe even several of those maps. And we'll all be playing together over live comms and everything. We do challenges together, we hunt together, and if you guys kill anything cool and want me to take my picture with your animals, I don't care a bit. So, make sure that you guys are here for that. If you guys have never been part of one of our multiplayer streams, make sure that you guys are here for that at the end of the month this month. He was a 217, so not too big. Yeah, but it's still pretty nice, though. That's still a nice score. How many 5s did you spawn in the last stream? The last stream I spawned 4 of them. Well, let me put it this way. I spawned 3 5s, but we did have a level 4 that made diamond. So technically we had 4 of them. But we had 3. We had a troll. We had 2 that actually made diamond, were guaranteed diamonds. And then we had a level 4 that I messed up, thinking it wasn't going to make it, and it did make it. And we did that with a mule deer today too, man. We had the rare level 5 rack. He was a level 5, but had a very like low score on him, so I didn't think he'd make it at all. And I shot him and with the 300, and it turned out that he actually made it like .02. So I ended up destroying up a level 4 rack that rarely makes diamond, and I didn't get to keep, and I didn't keep him because of it. So yeah, that was painful. I didn't even reset time, I don't think. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting ahead of myself. You ended the 3K kill Fallow grind with a Mocha big rack. That's awesome. Also, Country Boy, welcome to the stream, man. Glad to see you can make it. You play on PC and Xbox, John? Nice. Yeah, so unfortunately you wouldn't be able to play with us, but you can still be there for the stream though. And if in whatever maps we're playing on, if you wanted to play on multiplayer at the same time, then you could treat it like you're playing with us and just let us know what you're finding. Just like I said, where I'm actually talking to people in real life during those streams, my attention will be split. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm not seeing your chats for a little bit, because I have to focus on playing and talking to people in real life as well as keeping up with the chat. So my attention isn't as focused on those streams, but I try my best to make sure that I address everybody. Oh, you're fine, Country. It's not a big deal, man. I just figured you were busy, buddy. It's good to have you today, though, man. Glad to have you today. Also, guys, make sure, I don't usually like to ask for these. Well, I guess I can't say that because I ask it every stream, so never mind. But it's like, I'm trying to get to 500 as soon as possible, guys, and we got 2 new subscribers today, so that's awesome. But if you guys haven't already, make sure that you guys like the video, so that way we'll have a higher chance at new people finding the channel. Every time you guys hit the like button, it will actually give them 50 shares through YouTube per like button hit. So it's 50 chances per like button for somebody to be able to find the channel, guys. Also, make sure you guys subscribe if you're having a good time here today. You want to see more of my streams. We do 3 streams a week, usually about 4 hours apiece. I like doing long streams. So they're usually for anywhere from like 2.5 to they're usually like 3 to 4 hours at a time. So if you guys want to see more of my content on the channel, please make sure you're here for that. And also don't forget, guys, that that we're also doing a Resident Evil series throughout the remainder of the year. So along with Call of the Wild, Resident Evil 3 is going to start next month. And we're going to be doing 3, 4, 7, and 8. And those games I have full voiceover for, and I've never played them before. So if you guys want to hear me get scared, make sure you guys are there for that. And last but not least, if we hit 500 subscribers, we'll be adding moderators. We'll be starting a Discord. We'll be doing some brand new series here on the channel that will directly involve you guys. And then we'll also be doing a bunch of other cool stuff, such as memberships and super chats. So make sure that you guys try to help me get to 500 as soon as possible. Because as soon as we hit it, guys, we are going to be starting that stuff. If possible. So yeah, guys, that's all the advertising I had for you. I'll get back to the chat and playing now. What do you guys think about the new weapons pack? Are you guys going to be getting the new weapons pack that's coming out? I don't think I will, because there's nothing in there really that I'll need, that I'll find useful for the animals that I hunt. But what about you guys? You guys going to be getting it? Nah. I knew we had some solos in here. And I'm out of breath. Of course I am. Stop running. Stop running. Thank you. That's gonna bring him down at least. I'll be okay with that, as long as it brings him down. You're Rizzy? You can't wait till the Discord. I got some fire screenshots I'm trying to post in there. Awesome, man. I'll be excited to see them. Like I said, guys, I won't be on there like dedicatedly. I will be trying to pop in every so often to you guys there, but like I said, it's mainly for you all. The Discord I'll be starting is mainly for you guys to communicate with each other and share your pictures and everything. But like I said, you might catch me in there a few days. I'll try to go in there at least once a day or so, maybe once every couple of days. So I will see your old stuff in time. You haven't read on the new weapons pack, to be honest. It's pretty cool. We're getting we're getting a shotgun that's kind of unique. It's a fold-up shotgun, a single shot, and it's a 410. You're getting a medium game a pump action rifle that might even give the 243 a run for its money. So that's pretty exciting in my opinion. If I was going to get the pack, it'd be mainly for that gun. And then you're also getting a new 22 lever action. So it's a pretty decent pack. I mean, to be honest, it's not really a pack that I think that I would need for what I hunt for. But honestly, that pump action, I'm gonna watch some of Scarecrow and Flinter's stuff on that pump action shot on my rifle, and if it turns out to be a really good rifle, like better than the 243 for like the smaller game animals, I might get it, just for that one rifle. But I don't think I'll be using the 22 or the shotgun. I might use the shotgun for fun sometimes. But that's about it. You have a video idea? If I spawn my next great one, could you make a video of me shooting the great one? I can't do that, Colton, unfortunately, man. If I make content for the channel, it has to be for myself. Because if I do that for you, then everybody would want me to do that. Like, anybody that spawns a great one would want me to make a video about it. And I wouldn't be able to keep up, and it wouldn't be fair to everybody. So, unfortunately, Colton, I wouldn't be able to do that, man. It's more of a can't than a won't. Alright, John, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Hope you've had a great time being here, and we'll see you next week. Again, John, make sure that you stop by on Sunday, go to the Communities tab, and go to the post section, and it'll show you when we're streaming again the next week. Every Sunday, I'll post my schedule so that you guys know when I'm streaming, but it's been good having you, man. Hope you have a great evening. Just gotta check down in here real quick, guys. Let's make sure we don't got any solos in this little pocket down here. This is actually a rare spot for me, thankfully. There's rarely ever anything that'll come down here, but still, it does happen. So, I've been counting my solos, and it looks like that I have about 6, maybe 8 bucks right now that are, like, just not wanting to cooperate. I have anywhere between 4 to 6 animals, I think, right now that are solos. So, that's not bad for herd management, but still, I've noticed that every single time that we get, like, the solos going somewhere else that they're not supposed to be, I'll stop getting my diamonds that much. So, I'm kind of taking that into account. Oh, nice, Zera. Yeah, it's a flip shotgun. So, like, the shotgun that's coming to the game, it's a fold-up shotgun that could fit into someone's backpack IRL. So, it's actually kind of a cool shotgun, to be honest. It'd be a really fun gun to use. I don't know how I made that shot right there. That was so quick. For me, it'd be a free roaming gun. Like, if I was going to use the new shotgun, I wouldn't be using it on grinding, obviously, because it's only a single shot. But if I was, like, just free roaming some maps and stuff, that'd be kind of a fun gun to use, I think. But again, I'm not going to use... If Scarecrow and Flinter does some videos on it, or some other YouTubers, and it turns out that the 410 shotgun is not getting any buffs, and the shot for it is still pretty bad, I probably will never use it. But... because I want the guns that I use to actually be reliable as well. I don't want them just to be fun. I want them to be fun and reliable. If they don't match both categories, I just don't use the weapon. I'm very, very picky on this game, if you haven't noticed. Alright, we got one more spot to check, guys, and then we can do some more of the main grind for a while. Ooh, nice, Caden. So, Caden, that's happening because your herd management is already pretty tight. Like, I'll get streaks right now, even though my herd management has about 4 to 6 deer that is not cooperating, all the other ones on my map are actually managed. And because of that, I'll get streaks. So we'll have like maybe several diamonds in a row, and then you'll see nothing for a little while, as far as diamonds are concerned. So you will get that. Yeah, you'll get streaks, and then eventually, once you finally get your herd management actually completed, where there is no other deer on the map that needs to be shot down, you'll then get diamonds a lot. Like you'll instead of streaks, you'll get them consistently. So right now, I'm getting streaks because I have a few bucks that are not cooperating. Oh, nice digging. I'm assuming you're wanting to take the pheasant out with the new shotgun. That'd be fun. That's actually not a bad video idea, man. Like if I was still doing the pheasants, that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Taking out the great one pheasant with the 410. See, there is no buck down there. Okay, we're good. Let's go back to the main grind then, shall we? Yeah, I understand that, Caden. I mean, if you don't want to touch solos, there's nothing wrong with that. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna get a drink. I nearly forgot that I had a pop over here, and it's got all watered down on me, sadly. It still don't taste bad, though. Thankfully, I can still taste the flavor, but I forgot that I had a L8 on ice here next to me, and it's been sitting there for about 30 minutes, so... It's lost a little bit of its flavor, but it's still not bad. Yeah, Diggin, that'd be really fun, man. Like I said, the guns that are coming out are really fun guns. I mean, like I said, I can just tell that they'd be a blast to use. See what I did there? But at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't want to spend $5 on a pack that I might just use the weapons a few times with. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I buy a weapons pack, it's got to be because of one weapon in that pack, or several that I know that I'm going to use. So, like, the last pack that I bought was the one with the 375 in it, because where I'm a big game hunter on the game, and because of how powerful that gun was, I knew that I'd want it for free roaming. Because I love using bolt actions, and whenever I'm free roaming, compared to when I'm grinding, I'd rather use ARs. So, or at least automatic rifles. I mean, not assault rifles necessarily, but just automatic ones. And I didn't get the rapid fire pack because I've already got the 308 and the 300. So I just didn't see a reason to buy any other guns because these two did the job for me. So, like I said, guys, I don't get all the weapons packs, but I get the ones that I think will benefit me the most for my playstyle. What's up, Raven? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Glad to see you can make it. Glad to see you can celebrate our 100th stream with us today. We've already done mule deer, so now we're on the fallow. I unfortunately was sick at my stomach earlier in the day today, guys, and I had to sacrifice 30 minutes of the stream because my stomach was upset. But so instead of getting 2 hours on both, we had an hour and a half on one and 2 hours on this one. That was a bad shot, but it's still going to kill it, thankfully. Ooh, chocolate. I don't think that chocolate's going to make diamond for me. Come on, man. Just give me a diamond chocolate. Stop being big level 4s. I mean, that guy has a very slight chance to make it, so I'm still going to shoot him, but golly. Yeah, what that duck said. I don't want to take that shot. I want to make sure that I make a good one, just in case he happens to surprise me. I'm pretty sure that's a troll rack, though. I am almost 100% sure that rack is a troll. Dude, come on, man. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Today's a pretty big step for me as a YouTuber, where it's my 100th time streaming Call of the Wild, so it's a pretty big day. Fun fact, though, I didn't even know this. I've said this already on stream, so everybody's heard me say it. Just ignore me. But I didn't even know that we had 100 streams until last night. After our stream yesterday, that's whenever I realized that today's stream would be 100. Because after I posted it yesterday, I saw on the playlist that it showed like 199. And I was like, oh my gosh, tomorrow's my 100th stream. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good today, buddy. I'm feeling real good today. No scope a rabbit, maybe? Right, there he is. Come on. How many shots will it take to hit a rabbit without a scope? He just stood there. That rabbit knew that he was that it wasn't even a threat. He just kept on eating. He's like, you ain't gonna hit me, bro. You ain't gonna hit me. Oh, man. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate it, man. And I'm going to tell you guys something. A lot of you guys, I don't think have recognized how impressive this is. But in 100 streams, I have gotten all the great ones I've got. The only 2 great ones I never got on stream was my first whitetail and my red deer. But everything else, guys, has been on stream. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys can believe that or not, but there's only been 3 animals that I did not get on stream, and all the rest of my great ones were on stream. That's 100 streams. So in 100 streams, we've gotten all the great ones I've gotten, and that's pretty good, in my opinion. That's pretty quick great ones. I've had pretty good luck, apparently. I think the only 3 animals I had to think about it, the only 3 animals that spawned whenever I was not streaming was my second great one whitetail, my great one red deer, and then my very first great one of all time being my first whitetail. So both of my whitetails sadly were not on stream, and then my red deer. Everything else I've gotten on stream within 100 streams, so that's actually pretty good. Did you troll me, sir? You did troll me. That is the one diamond that I would want the most right now, is a chocolate diamond. Sadly, I just cannot get these deer to cooperate with me. They just keep on wanting to play with my mines. Where are you, Duke? I need you, man. He's coming, slowly but surely. There we go. You're going to be doing the fallow grind until you get the typical rack? Are you thinking about the big rack or the blade? I mean, all of them are typical. I don't think there's a non-typical rack, so I'm not entirely sure which one you're talking about. I think the only one that isn't typical is like the spoon rack, since it doesn't have any tines. So you'll have to be a little bit more clear with me. Are you talking about the big rack or the blade? Or the Irish elk? Because all of those are typical. You're gonna do it till you get Irish? Nice country. Honestly, I don't care what great one I get. I just really don't want the spoon rack. If I get the spoon rack, I'll still be happy with them. I'll still put them in my huddle mount. But I'm probably I'd much prefer the ones that actually have tines. I like having points. Also, another quick tip for you guys if you're new to grinding, if you can find a tree to use a tree stand in, use a tree stand instead of a tripod. And the reason I say that is because in a tripod, the game is simulating as if you were standing, so you're going to have a lot more wobble on your scope. Whereas if you're in a tree stand, you can actually crouch. And then whenever you aim while crouching, as you guys can see, it makes it a lot better. So that's another example I can give you guys if you're new to grinding. Make sure you use tree stands over top of tripods, because that will allow you guys to get a lot more stability when aiming. And for console, anything you can do to do that is a big help. No! I mean, I hit him. Oh, we got the lung. Let's go. Oh, okay, so the big rack. Yeah, that's what I'm wanting. Like, I love the blade, so I mean, if I get another blade rack, I'll be just as happy, because that's my favorite. That's my favorite one for the fallows. But yeah, I wouldn't care if I got an Irish elk or the big rack. Either one of those will be fine. I love most of the great ones for the fallow deer. So far, I think that the whitetail is the whitetail and the moose. I mean, I'm not even going to include the red deer because they're all the same, so I can't even rate the red deer. But for like my favorite great ones in the game, it's still going to be whitetail and moose because there isn't a single rack that I don't like from them. Now, where's this guy's blood trail at? My dog always gets stuck over there for some reason. I don't know why. Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to catch up with chat real quick. Let me see. You have all but one fur for the Irish elk rack, and then half the blade racks I don't have spoon or big rack. You'll get there eventually, though, Diggin. I mean, it sounds like you've had some really good luck with fallow, though, overall. I mean, I'd be happy having all those great ones. But yeah, I get what you're saying entirely, though. I mean, it's a lot better when you have all of the combinations you want. You hope for bear. I spotted the spotted or chestnut, then whitetail. I want the big rack, drop tine, or short rack. And then the mule deer, I don't care. I like all of them. That's awesome, man. Yeah, the only thing about the mule deer I don't like is the corkscrew rack and then the velvet bull rack, as I call it. Those are the two I don't like. If I did get them, I would still be happy about it, but I would probably put both of those in my wacky lodge. The corkscrew rack is just too far out there for me. It's just too little, and no, there's no tines, so I just don't really like that one.